One of the studies that we did over the past couple of years talked specifically about the cost of not handling crucial conversations more effectively. And here's what we found. On average, the people in our survey said that for every important crucial conversation they avoided, they estimated it cost them up to $1,500 and 8 hours of wasted time, which if you probably quantify 8 hours of wasted time, that's probably quite a bit more than even $1,500. And almost 10% of the people in our survey said that unresolved crucial conversations cost their organization more than $10,000 in wasted time. Okay, $10,000 because people didn't speak up or didn't know how to speak up effectively, and so problems lingered and continued. And 1 in 20 of the people that we talked about wasted time ruminating about the problem for 6 months or more. So it's kind of interesting as you think about this, because it turns out that silence and violence have a cost. Stating it in a simple way, if you could take away one thing, we've been here now for 20 minutes, if there's one big idea I could have you take away starting up to this point, it would be this. The more time you and your organization and your department spend in either silence or violence in your crucial conversations, the worse your results will be, period. The more time you spend in either silence or violence in your crucial conversations, the worse your results will be. Stated a little differently, it's this. The health of a relationship, a team, an organization is a function of one thing. It's the average lag time between identifying and discussing problems. The average lag time between seeing it and saying it, feeling it and expressing it, noticing it and talking about it. I want to ask you this question rhetorically. What is the average lag time for your organization? What is the average lag time between people having a concern about this unrealistic deadline and saying something about it? Do they say it after the product is launched and there's all sorts of bugs and you have to bring it back and fix it? Do they bring it up later on when you're close to the end of launching that product? Do they say it after a patient has experienced a mistake or a bad experience? Do they do it after there's already issues and concerns? What is the average lag time between people having a concern and speaking up about it? And as that lag time grows larger, so does the space for mischief and problems. Mistakes, quality, gossiping, backbiting, morale issues, team relationship issues. But the opposite is true as well. Because this is a message of good news, actually, and hope, which is as you and I develop a culture where we give people skills where they can take that amount of lag time and drop it down to almost zero, it gives space for all the human good, all of the incredible performance and human relationship building and team building and incredible engagement of people going above and beyond. Mission critical things actually being delivered in the way that they should. People focusing on the right things. Teams being able to come together to deliver important services to a customer. That is what you create as you take that time down to almost zero. And that's our goal. So in crucial conversations, what we're teaching people are a handful of tangible skills they can use right now to be able to take that time down to zero. In Get Unstuck, we teach people, one, how to identify their current culture of silence and violence and how to choose the right conversation to hold. Number two, we teach people how to get their motive right. Rather than being focused in a disagreement on winning or punishing or blaming, how do you focus on good motives even when the conversation gets tough? Third, how do you keep your emotions in check when people get emotional or frustrated? Fourth, how do you start? What are the first words out of your mouth? First 30 seconds. What do you say in a crucial conversation to be candid and simultaneously incredibly respectful? 5, how do you notice after you begin that conversation when there's a lack of safety? How do you notice when the other person isn't feeling safe? And 6th, how do you make it safe? How do you create an atmosphere of respect and candor? And 7, how do you create common ground when it feels like there's a lack of safety because you feel like you're at odds? 8, how do you listen with incredible respect when someone is stuck in silence or someone is frustrated in violence? How do you bring them back into the dialogue when they're frustrated? And 9, how do you move the conversation towards action? Now let's go back to the chat here and I want you to answer this question. Actually, one second. Before we go back to the chat, I want you to look at the screen. I want you to look at these 9 and I want you to consider, if you could only give your organization 2, if you could give everybody in your organization 2 of these skill sets, Get Unstuck, choosing the right conversation, Start with Heart, getting your motive right, Master My Stories, getting your emotion right, State My Path, starting the conversation, Learning to Look, noticing silence and violence, Make It Safe, how to create an atmosphere of safety where you can talk with almost anyone about almost anything, explore others' paths, listening skills, move to action, how to turn talking into action. Look at these 9, pick 2. If you could only give your organization 2 of those, and everybody in your organization woke up tomorrow morning and they were perfect at 2 of those skill sets, which 2 would you choose? So go ahead and type in the chat pod. If we could give everybody in your organization just 2 of those skill sets, and they would be excellent at using those skills, which of those skill sets would you want them to have? Okay, great. We're getting a lot jumping in. Get unstuck. A lot of people are saying, here we got, thanks, Melissa. Start with heart and learn to look. Make it safe and explore others' paths. Good. Make it safe again and master my stories. Make it safe again and move to action. Move to action. Thanks, Valerie. Norma says, start with heart and make it safe. Get unstuck and master my stories. Good. Nicole, make it safe. A lot of people are saying, make it safe. Good. Get unstuck. Thanks, Monica. Good, good. Frank says, explore others' paths. Excellent. Lisa, move to action. Or excuse me. Lisa says, start with heart as well as make it safe. Good, good. Excellent. And imagine if your people could actually use these skills. And that's our goal in Crucial Conversations. So because our time is short here in this overview, and I want to realistically give you a couple skills you can use right now, and you can even share with some of your colleagues to start using right now. I want to focus on 2 of these. In the training, what we do is we teach people each of these skill sets and have them practice all of them, and also have them apply each of these skills to a specific conversation they're dealing with in their life. So when they leave, they make a commitment for an actual date for when they're going to hold that conversation using the skills they just learned.
Want to see the full product preview? Click the link below in the description.